Hello everybody, welcome to another edition of our Community Access. This week, we visit with the new mayor of the Detroit Zoo, then Fun in the Park, and then the Oxford Police Department has a brand new bicycle. And finally, we went to the ice cream social at Seymour Lake Park. All today on our Community Access. Welcome back. So, the Detroit Zoo has a new mayor. With the story is our reporter, Alexis Ware. Alexis?
Hello everyone and welcome back to OCTV. Today I am here with Blake Myers and he has a very special announcement to make to you all. Blake, what is your announcement?
I am the mayor of Amphibaville at the Detroit Zoo.
Absolutely, and if you're like myself, I had no idea that it was actually called Amphibaville, and I'm going to have some trouble saying that throughout the course of this interview, but you can help me, right?
Yes.
So, did you always know that it was Amphibaville? Is it kind of similar to theme? Or each exhibits, I guess they would be called, named after what's there?
Amphibaville is kind of special because it has a special name. The other exhibits are kind of part of the Detroit Zoo.
Okay. Now, were you able to choose this exhibit, or was it given to you?
It was given to me.
Okay. Are you happy with it?
Yes.
I see you're playing with your frog here, and remind me of her name again.
Hoppity.
Hoppity. So you're playing with Hoppity, and you seem very interested in it. I see you have some stickers that you printed out and different things like that. What so far have you done for Amphibaville?
Well, I've been thinking of two ideas. One of them is I'm going to try to start a 5K. So we've already started making a flyer for the 5K with a QR code that you can go to learn more about it. And I've also been working on a video newsletter to inform people every month on an amazing amphibian at the Detroit Zoo at the National Amphibian Conservation Center.
Absolutely. So when I hear the word mayor, I think of someone with a lot of responsibilities. It seems like that's pretty much the same thing here, is it?
Yes.
So what are your responsibilities as mayor of the Detroit Zoo Amphibaville Center?
Well, my responsibilities are to be the voice for the frogs and to help make changes to inspire and help the earlier generations to learn about the frogs.
Okay, and what all are you, do you have something set in place right now to go, week 1, we're learning about what Amphibaville is. Week 2, we're learning about what type of different species of frogs there are. What does that plan look like?
Well, the newsletter is monthly, so we have it kind of set like July's newsletter. We have a fun fact and also a highlighted amphibian.
Awesome. When is your first newsletter, before I ask?
Well, our first newsletter is supposed to be probably July.
Oh, this month? Or next July?
We'll see.
Okay, that's fine. So now, do you have an amphibian that you're highlighting for sure for the very first newsletter?
Yes, and it is the axolotl.
What is that? I have no idea what that is.
Well, an axolotl is a salamander, and they have some very cool abilities, like they're able to regenerate parts of their bodies, which is very interesting and very unique as well. And they also come in a lot of diverse colors, like the one at the NACC is kind of a grayish color.
So is this similar to a snake? And I have no idea, again, what any of the amphibians inside Amphibaville. Actually almost called them animals, and that's not right, is it?
They are amphibians.
They are amphibians. What are some, besides the frogs, just help us understand what all people can see when they go to the Detroit Zoo and are in this specific exhibit?
Well, there are salamanders, there's also frogs, and there's toads, and there is also many other amphibians.
Oh, okay. Well, that's news to me as well. So now, first is the frogs, obviously, and if I understand correctly, the zoo gifted you Froggy, right? Is that her name?
Hoppity.
Hoppity. Hoppity. Did the zoo gift you her?
Yes.
And how was the inauguration, so to speak? How did they introduce you as mayor of the zoo?
Well, we had a kind of ceremony where we went on a golf cart behind the scenes, and I was given this plaque that says my name and that I'm the mayor of Amphibaville. and also Hoppity, and a 1-year membership to go to the zoo.
So now with your plaque and your, not your membership so to speak, but your mayorship, if you will, how long is the term?
The term of being mayor is 2 years long.
And I'm guessing you kind of have a plan for those all 2 years.
Yes.
And with the pandemic, and this may be a little bit of a tricky question here, but because of everything and the mandates, the mask, all of the extra precautions that you have to consider as mayor, right?
Yeah.
Is that tricky for you?
Can we come back to that question?
We sure can. Now, what's the hardest part, do you think, about being mayor?
Well, there's a lot of responsibilities and things that need to be considered when making any major changes, like all the approvals that need to be satisfied and many other things like that.
Absolutely. And what's the easiest part?
The easiest part is thinking of ideas.
So you have a bunch of them.
Yes.
And where do you run these ideas by? Is this just something that you go to a board or someone and say, hey, I want to do this, and they're like, go for it?
Well, some of our best ideas we will run by the zoo to see if they think it's a good idea.
Perfect. And then what's that process? Like, you just go, you say, hey, I want to make a virtual newsletter, and then you map out the plan for them?
Yes, basically.
Awesome. What has gotten approved so far?
Well, so far, this flyer for the 5K has been approved, and also our newsletter.
So let's talk more about the flyer. The flyer, you said there's a barcode for the 5K.
Yes.
And in the 5K, what is your part in that? Are you going to obviously have some stickers to pass out and different things like that?
Well, we're going to have the Detroit Zoo is going to be, or the Detroit Zoo National Amphibian Conservation Center is going to be part of this. And if you donate $5, you'll get a raffle ticket where you'll be able to be in the running to maybe get a free pair of shoes, and 2 will be raffled.
You also brought in your essay, and if I'm understanding correctly, it was between a bunch of other kids as far as the essays goes to try and be mayor. How many kids were in the running for this?
I believe there were around 300 kids.
And you were picked. Nice.
Yes.
So go ahead and read your essay, your award-winning essay, your mayorship-winning essay for us.
Yes. So this is the essay. Hi, I am Blake Myers, and I'm running to be the next mayor of Amphibaville at the Detroit Zoo. Frogs are beautiful life forms affected by many things. Their habitats are being damaged by construction, pollution in the water, and other human actions. If I'm elected mayor, I will create a monthly newsletter, The Amazing Amphibians, and I will summarize ways people can help preserve the habitats and create new ones. Additionally, a 5K race benefiting the Conservation Center will raise funds and bring awareness. Being mindful of nature around you can help save the amphibians. Have a frog-tastic day.
I love the frog-tastic day. Now, you mentioned in here what your newsletter will be called. Is this The Amazing Amphibians? Is that what you're calling it?
Correct.
Now, was there already a newsletter before this, or is this a brand new idea that you came?
I believe this is a brand new idea.
Oh, congratulations. And obviously, do you plan on having this carry on maybe after your 2 years, someone seeing the newsletters and be like, whoa, that's a really good idea. That's very informative.
Well, I'm not sure, but maybe. I'm not sure though.
Yeah, awesome. Now, how did it feel? How did you get notified? Did your parents get notified and then tell you that your essay was chosen?
Well, I actually went on a Zoom call with the people at Amphibaville, and they told me that I was chosen, and I was filled with joy. I was super excited. It was just me.
Well, so you knew
Yeah.
then. Awesome. What was your reaction? I know you said you were excited.
Yes, I was extremely excited, and I've always loved frogs since I was 5, so I'm very excited to start being the voice of the frogs and all of the amphibians.
So now, one more thing. When you're mayor, do you also, obviously you get to spend tons of time in your exhibit. Do you get to hold them? Do you get to see different things that people maybe normally wouldn't be able to?
Not really, but we do get to see some of the amazing amphibians inside of the National Amphibian Conservation Center, and I'm able to go there quite frequently. I actually was able to go there just yesterday to see all the amazing amphibians that were inside that very building.
Absolutely. How often do you plan to go there now?
I'm not sure. It really depends.
Have you learned anything new since being mayor? Maybe that you didn't already know about frogs or all the other amphibians there?
Well, I've learned how diverse and how special that this group of animals are, the amphibians. They're very awesome. And I've also learned about all the responsibilities that come with being the mayor.
Absolutely. Now, is there anything else that you want people to know about the zoo, about the, or I was going to say the amphibian exhibit, but I guess I should probably start calling it Amphibaville, right?
Yes.
Is there anything else you want the viewers to know about that?
Well, Amphibaville is an amazing place, so if you're looking to go somewhere to spend your day, it's an awesome place to go to. And it's very educational, where you can learn about a bunch of frogs, just like this frog right here.
Absolutely. And everyone, this is Blake Myers. I also want to pivot from this just a little bit because you've accomplished major things. And how old are you? What grade are you in?
I am in 7th grade.
You're in 7th grade? Oh
Yes.
my goodness. So the first time I met Blake, he was probably in, I don't know, 2nd grade. When was your coding class?
I think it was 4th grade, yes.
4th grade, wow. And since then, you've done tons of amazing things. I know just last year, or the year before, you won what else?
The Lego Masters competition.
Absolutely. And how did you go about winning that? I know we did an interview with you and River Tuck a little while ago, but I just want to refresh everyone's memory because you're so great at pretty much everything you do.
Thank you, yes.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so the Lego Masters was basically a event with multiple other kids, and we were given a theme, and we had to build something out of that. And I built, at least I remember for one of them, I built a llama, and it looked awesome.
Nice. Now this is one, or I guess the Lego award, because that's kind of what it was, right? An award. Yeah. They were acknowledging you for something, and now you have this on your little resume, so to speak. What else do you think you're going to go for after this? What else is in your big plans?
Well, I'm going to keep trying to make an impact on other people and try to make sure that people are knowledgeable about the amphibians and all the other amazing things that are on this planet.
I love that idea. Good job, Blake.
Thank you.
And then obviously you're going to pass these out at where? The walk? 5K?
I'm just going to pass them out probably in some other places occasionally.
And is the plan to get maybe more people towards the Oakland area out here in Oxford and Orion, down to the Detroit Zoo a little bit more frequently?
Yes.
Perfect. Alrighty. Well, is there anything else that you want to say before we go ahead and close it out?
Well, we have the 5K, and if you're interested in running or just want to have some exercise, this is a great opportunity to come to the NACC 5K.
Alrighty guys, that about does it for this episode with OCTV. Remember, you can watch this episode and more all on our YouTube page as well as Facebook at Oxford Community Television.
Bye.
Hoppy, right? Froggy, I can never remember her name.
Hoppity.
Hoppity says bye as well.
Cute story. Next up, our photographer Joe Calhoun went to the Pop in the Park. Let's watch.
Hi, my name is Stephanie. I live in Oxford, and my kids and I are here enjoying this wonderful event, and we're all having a blast.
did you know that July is National Recreation Month as well as National Ice Cream Month? To celebrate today, July 21st, we are doing Pop-Up in the Park here at Seymour Lake Township Park. It's going to be a family fun night, so we've got ladder golf, basketball, soccer, all sorts of fun family activities. Free giveaways for the first 100 kids, and the first 100 people get hot dogs and chips. Compliments of the Parks and Recreation here to thank you for all you guys do in the community. Also next week for National Ice Cream Month, we have Ice Cream You Scream for Ice Cream, 3 p.m. while supplies last. Registration is requested for that due to numbers. Then also we have coming up, because we're busy and that's all we do in Parks and Recreation, is our fall brochure. So our fall brochure is expected to be mailed to the community of Oxford on Friday, August 6th. This will cover our programs that run with the school year, September through December. Fall soccer registration is happening right now in the summer months. End of July is the deadline for that. But watch for the fall brochure. Again, should be mailed out to all of the residents of Oxford. Thanks.
Next up, we went to the Oxford Police Department to check out the brand new police bicycle.
So we're excited to have this new bike in our fleet. This bike particular is strictly made for police work, so we're excited not just to have a bicycle unit here, but one that is made for the job. It has very large 29-inch tires for allowing us to get on and off sidewalks and curbs and avoid some of the potholes here that you might see. It has emergency equipment throughout the bike, so with the press of a button, you'll see that I have side markers, front and rear protection for emergency lights at night. Those are extremely bright. We have a quick little horn here that allows us to alert people on the sidewalks if we're going, approaching them, or if we're on the Pollyant Trail. We're able just to maintain high visibility. And then it's just all purpose built for what we're trying to do out here. And one of the missions of the Bike Patrol here at Oxford is to engage the community. It really is, it allows us to be more ambassadors and have friendly contacts with the community out here, and that's really what we're aiming for. We're so much more approachable when we're on a bicycle, and we have stickers or some cool things to kind of give out to young kids or those who have interest in this field of work. And so really it's just a great tool. It allows us to patrol actually at any hour of the day. So we'll be out here at night, we'll be out here during the day, special events, and believe it or not, having this bike as a tool for us allows me to travel almost as quick as it would be if I was in a patrol unit, because I can literally cut through the village, through some of the side paths and some of the hidden sneak arounds of this village, and I can actually get somewhere rather quickly. So again, special thanks to the DDA team, Kelly, for really coming out strong and helping us get this bike. And we also outfitted our older bike here. You'll see this bike has been in service for almost 10 years. It's a Trek Edition bike, also purpose-built for law enforcement. But what we did, we got new seats, new tires, and new emergency equipment on this particular bike. So we're very happy to have now 2 bikes that'll be able to service the village. So the question really is about how do we maintain our visibility on this particular bike in going in and out of traffic. So we do have the emergency equipment. Even though you may not see it as bright as a police car, you have me. I'm highly visible. We have brand new uniforms that we launched with this new bike unit. It's high visibility blue with also reflective on our shirts. Now that being said, I'm not going to put myself in danger running out in front of traffic hoping that they stop if they see me. We'll still use precautions as we enter traffic. So what we have, we're always in radio contact with a secondary unit in the village. So in the event that we have to detain somebody, there's 2 things I would do. One, I would detain that individual. I could actually detain them to my bicycle. There's actually a technique where you can handcuff the individual around the bike so they're not going to go anywhere unless they're going to run with this thing, which they're not going to do from me. Number 2, I can just detain them naturally to have them sit and cross-legged, and we'll have a unit come and meet me, and we'll go from there. When I say weather permitting, I would say that as long as there's no ice or snow, you can essentially ride this bicycle all year round. There's no, knobby tires to the point where like they're spikes. But I would say that last time I was on the bike, I rode it all the way up until December, as long as there's, it's not dangerously freezing for me. And then we'll wear like a winter cap underneath our helmet. We'll wear full finger gloves and a jacket. And yeah, it's pretty much all year as long as it's weather permitting. Right now we have about 4 to 5 officers that are ready, willing, and able to get on the bike. It's highly encouraged. The key there is to make sure that we have a vehicle that has an officer in it at all times, because in the event that there's an emergency, we want to make sure that that car can get there as well. So this is typically used as a secondary. A primary for the reserve team, though, because again, it doesn't really cost the village anything, because the gas is virtually nothing. It's putting water in this body and making sure I have some peanuts on board so I can keep going.
Next up, we went to the Seymour Lake Park Ice Cream Social. Let's watch that one.
Hey, this is Chuck Cameron on a beautiful summer afternoon. We have to think about this in February. We're at Seymour Lake Park, where there's an ice cream social. Oxford Parks and Recs are putting this on. It's sponsored by Independence Village. We're going to find out some of the things that people are doing here to have fun eating ice cream today. Okay, hey Dawn, could you tell us a little bit about this wonderful event?
Yes, we're trying to get some grandparents involved with their grandkids, and we invited them to come out to Seymour Lake Park today, to Kids Kingdom, for an ice cream social. We have Independence Village of Waterstone, my contact there, Jessica, who's out here with us today. They are our sponsor, so they brought all the ice cream and all the fixings for this event. So, a lot of grandparents now, some are watching their grandkids, especially during the summer months. So we've tried a couple of different activities to try to draw them out to the park.
Here we are in the park. We have a young lady with 2 very cool boys. Could you tell me your name, please?
Sure, Susan. Thanks for young. I like that. I'm Susan. And these are James and Daniel.
James and Daniel, very cool guys. I like your ice cream too. Yeah. So, Susan, how did you end up out here today?
My daughter keeps track of all the events going on, and they come to them all the time in the park.
Excellent.
So when she saw it was ice cream social, we wanted to make sure. Who doesn't want ice cream on a hot day?
Ice cream on a hot day.
Absolutely.
Right. So which flavor did you choose?
I did the cookies and cream.
Of course.
Straight up.
That's
yeah.
important. Right.
Yeah.
Right. And how old are these boys?
James is 3 and Daniel is 5.
Oh, that's very cool.
Yes, wildcats.
Wildcats they are. Well, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate talking with you.
Absolutely. Thanks so much for hosting the event.
Yep.
And shout out to Independence Village. We love Independence Village.
It's a
So
good place.
it is a wonderful place.
Can you? I think you can.
Say hello.
What's your favorite ice cream?
Chocolate.
Chocolate's the best. Yep. All right. And you want to say chocolate?
I like strawberry.
Like strawberry? How cool is that? All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Could you tell me your name, please?
Renee Shoup.
Renee Shoup. And what's the name of this beautiful little girl?
Harper.
This is my granddaughter, Harper Finneran.
Harper Finneran. What a great name that is. Has that always been your name? Oh, I like that name a lot. So what brings you to this wonderful event?
Well, we had read about it online, and we don't live far, and it's a perfect day for ice cream, so we decided to come.
So do you have a favorite ice cream?
Well, you know what? I like plain vanilla. I'm one of those kinds of people.
There you go. Good.
Yeah. What about you?
Do you have a favorite ice cream flavor?
Mint chocolate chip.
You know what? That's my favorite too. We're buddies on that one. Yep. All right. Well, thank you very much for taking a minute.
Oh, you're very welcome. Have a good day.
Thank you. You too. Well, hey, we're here with another wonderful family. Could I ask your name, please?
Cindy Reese.
Cindy, what brought you here today?
Well, I did not pre-register, but when I got here, I gave her my email address, and so she's going to send me information for next time.
Excellent. So the big question is, did you get some ice cream?
Oh yes, didn't we?
So what kind of ice cream did you get? Which one did you get?
I got
Amphibaville. Okay, and which one did you get?
I got the one with the strawberry and the chocolate and the vanilla.
Was that good? And which one did you get?
The same one.
The same one with the strawberry and chocolate and vanilla in the same one?
And
Think
they
that-
like the strawberries were inside, right? Yeah.
Really? That's crazy good.
Strawberries
I
are
like
inside
that.
of this.
So now you're going to know a little more about this event
Thank
because
you
you're
so
officially registered.
Yeah, and
Yep.
I am their grandmother, so we will be here.
That's a great job. Are you an Oxford resident?
Yes. We are.
Excellent. Are you familiar with Oxford Community TV?
Yes.
Good. Well, you will probably be on it because we are making a video to tell folks a little bit more about what's going on in the community.
Awesome. You're doing a great job.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you, kids.
Thank you so much. Right?
Bye-bye.
Bye, Benjamin.
See
Say
ya.
bye.
Bye.
Bye. Hi, what's your name?
Brad Jacobson.
That's a good Brad Jacobson. In relation to the Jacobson flower folks?
That's us.
Oh, great people.
Thank you.
Love
100,
it.
101 years.
101 years. You don't look that old.
I feel like it
Yeah,
sometimes.
I bet you
so
do.
I do.
I bet you do. So how did you happen to be at this ice cream social thing today, Brad?
Well, actually, my daughter works for Oxford Parks and Rec.
Excellent.
And we've got our 2 grandkids from Oxford, and we've got our grandkids here from North Carolina right now.
Outstanding.
So we've got the whole crew here. Get some ice cream, play on the playground. Unfortunately, they saw the splash pad, so now they want to go on the splash pad too.
Of course they do.
Yes, that's it.
That's some chilly water in that splash pad.
It is. It's cold coming out of the ground.
It's well,
Kids don't seem to mind though.
the kids don't seem to mind until they turn blue and start to shudder.
That's right.
That's true. All right. Well, thank you for coming. We
My
appreciate
my
it.
pleasure. Hi, Elizabeth.
Who's this?
This is Elizabeth.
And that's Ella. And she came all the way
She's from
from
Oxford.
Caitlin and Lina.
Really? And what kind of ice cream do you have, Elizabeth?
I don't know.
But it's got sprinkles, right?
Eee.
Well,
Got it.
how can you beat sprinkles, right?
Sprinkles in a waffle cone. They got to be good.
Yeah. Thanks very much.
My pleasure.
Hi. We are so glad to see you at the Ice Cream Social. Isn't ice cream great? It's good stuff. Could I ask your name, please?
My name is Joy.
Joy. Oh, that's a great name. I like that name. That's my daughter's middle name. So what brings you to this wonderful ice cream social?
My grandkids.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
Are you an Oxford resident?
Yes, I do. I live over on the other side of Lapeer Road.
And the most important question, of course, is which kind of ice cream did you get?
I got the cookies and cream.
Okay. And which did you get?
Cookies and cream.
Oh, that's a good one, huh? All right. Which one did you get?
I got strawberry.
Strawberry.
Strawberry. Did you like the strawberry? That's so good. And which one did you get?
I got cookies and cream too.
Did you like that one?
Yes.
All right. That's very good. All right.
Probably one of my favorites.
All right.
Next to cookie dough.
Well, we are glad that you're here today. Are you having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you going to do next?
Probably go play.
Go play. All right. I think it's a good thing to do. All right. And you're going to watch, right?
Right, I sure am.
Well, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
We want to thank you and thank all the folks today that came to this wonderful ice cream social. It's a great benefit that the Parks and Rec group are putting on. And we wanted to point out something else as well. Donations are being taken for the Orion Oxford Fish Group, which are putting together backpacks for kids that really need our help. So it's a good time to make donations. They'll be at Parks and Rec. The boxes will be at Parks and Rec to bring donations to. Wanted to point out something I noticed here just a little bit ago. In this box are 48 of the world's best pencils. How they got 48 of the world's best pencils in one box, we do not know, but it's impressive. We need you to contribute more than this to help Oxford Orion Fish. Thanks very much. This is Chuck Cameron wishing you a great day.
Well, that's all the time for this week. We hope you enjoyed our program. So, for our reporter Alexis Ware, photographers Joe Calhoun and Dan Sweiss, and our editor Terry Stiles, and technical director Dan Sweiss, I'm Bill Service. We hope to see you again on our Community Access.